Hey everybody, we're coming to you live and tonight, two veteran teams, Grant. What does that tell you?
Well, usually with an established team, you've got to beat them. They won't beat themselves. But a lot to learn in this league, and really, there's no substitute for experience.
So a look at our starters for the Heat. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. And it's Lowry in at point guard. Now here's Conley. Fires for 3. The offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
That's a case where Rudy Gobert is outworking the defense, keeping the play alive, and finishing strong.
Lowry outside. Outside for Butler. He drops it from range.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it.
Conley passes to Mitchell. This one for 3. That shot missing. And the Heat going the other way now. Outside Conley. We played just over a minute here in the first. Gobert up top. Clock at 6. The 3 from Mitchell. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Now this is what we've come to expect from Donovan Mitchell, a high percentage three-point scorer who doesn't miss opportunities like this.
And you know, Grant, Bam Adebayo expanding his offensive game. He's got a legitimate shot. He's a legitimate threat from mid-range now.
I mean, Adebayo, he takes a lot of shots from mid-range. He does a good amount of damage with his shot. We figure it's just a matter of time before those become three-point attempts.
Robinson can't hit.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Outside for Mitchell. Conley passes to Gobert. The 3 is up. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Gobert's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make. Lowry, the pass to Robinson. And Gobert with a block.
Defensively, few players have had a bigger impact than Rudy Gobert. That combination of energy and length and commitment, so good defensively. Not everyone has the green light to take that 3 in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
Now here's Robinson. Butler with the ball. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Butler's got 5 points.
Well, the competitive spirit of Jimmy Butler playing the paint, yes, sir.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Conley. And a nice finish on the layup.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
The Heat have gone 2 of 4 so far. Now Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. A minute 39 left in the opening quarter. To the inside. And stolen by Gobert. It's 2-on-1. Pulls up for 3. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Mitchell. 5 points in the game.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Now here's Robinson. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Butler passes to Adebayo. Back to Butler. And stolen by Gobert. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
On offense, here's Utah. They're on a 15-5 run. Picked by Gobert. And he lobs it up to the rim. Hammers the lob through.
Well, the 7-footer Gobert, the alley-oop finish. My goodness, the Stifle Tower with the score.
Outside Robinson. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. The 3 from Mitchell. And again. And it's Utah with a three.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Lowry into the lane. It's tipped and stolen by Gobert. Stolen by Lowry. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball.
Jazz ball.
The Jazz have gone a fantastic 8 of 11 so far. Lowry against Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. From behind the arc. The shot, no good. And so it's the Utah Jazz up 15 points as this quarter concludes.
All right, lookers coming onto the court. Come on, get down. We're doing it.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck. Plenty of time left in this one. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Jazz.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
In the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the three. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Gobert finds Mitchell. The 3 is up. And it's Miami with a rebound. Pass to Tucker. Back to Adebayo. Offensive board. Oh, it's stolen away. 18 feet out. And he hits the jumper for 2. Mitchell's got 8 points.
Well, the mid-range game is a comfort spot for Donovan Mitchell. Sometimes it's the thing that gets him going offensively. Boy, you think about a guy like Bojan Bogdanovich, who was taken with the 31st pick back in 2011. He did not come to the NBA for another 3 years. But since that point, boy, he has carved out an excellent career.
Here's Mitchell after the basket by Miami. Pass to Gobert. Oh, deflected. Back to Mitchell. Gobert with a screen on Robinson. Mitchell. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And Doris, a fixture on the Croatian national team is Bogdanovich.
Yeah, his 2019 contract made him the highest paid Croatian athlete. And boy, does he earn his money. This guy competes every time down the floor, so well-rounded offensively.
Lowry against Conley. Lowry, the pass to Robinson. Shoots. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
Well, they get it to the high percentage area, and then it all goes wrong from there.
Butler against Mitchell. To the left side wing. Picked by Bogdanovich. Conley on the attack. Here's the 3. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. Well, the players on 2-way contracts getting expanded opportunities last season after the league eliminated the 50-game cap and permitted them to take part in the playoffs. The pandemic played a role, but, guys, teams are continuing to find contributors among these scrappy young players.
Well, it's all about opportunity, Allie. Thanks.
Mike Conley continues to perform at a high level. Over a decade as a pro, still doing work.
Lowry against Conley. Here's Adebayo. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. Well, coaching styles vary around the league, Doris. But what do you think the priority should be for a coach to be successful in the NBA?
Priorities are innumerable, to be honest with you, BA. These guys have an incredibly difficult job. You are stopping the best players in the world who have become so skilled. And so, number 1, can you motivate players? Number 2, what is your philosophy on both ends of the floor? Can you stop the opponent's best guys? Can you put your best guys in their most advantageous positions? Listen, coaching in the modern NBA is brutal. It is hard, and it takes an all-consuming effort to be great.
Robinson in the post. Check by Mitchell. Outside Butler. From 11 feet away. And too long on the shot.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Puts the move on. Adebayo grabs the board. For Miami, they've gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive. Nice.
Now here's Lowry. Misses from short range. Utah has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. And stolen by Adebayo. Mitchell against Robinson. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
Pass to Mitchell. 24 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Adebayo up top. And Miami again with the bucket.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Left side Mitchell over Robinson. That's tipped. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
And so we wrap up the first half. Jazz out in front, up by 15. Appreciate it, Allie.
The Heat, 60.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Setting the floor for the Heat. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. Now here's Gay. Pass to Oni from downtown. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Lowry. Butler with the ball. Ingles defending. Outside Tucker. 6 to shoot. Beyond the arc. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's foul number 2 for him. A line change here for Miami.
Substitution.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Here's Oni. Misses the 3. Miami has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Morris right side from 11 feet away and misses it off the right side of the rim. Utah has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
Boy, outstanding pass and execution. They'd love to see Clarkson do that on a consistent basis.
Here's Oladipo. And off there, he misses his first shot of the night. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Now here's Clarkson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Ingles from outside. Whiteside down low. Working on Dedmon. Nice shot by Whiteside. And the Jazz lead by 19.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
From deep three-point range. Unable to get that one. And Miami will go the other way with it. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
On the wing, Ingles. He's guarded by Oladipo. Whiteside with a screen on Oladipo. Knocks it loose. Out left to the wing. Pass to Gay. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Heat.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. The former #2 overall pick in 2013, Oladipo gives you production, but he also plays with a bit of an edge.
Here's Oni. Whiteside with a screen on Oladipo. Here's Gay. Misses in close.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
First team foul.
The Heat have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. And no doubt, when he's rolling, Oladipo strikes fear in the hearts of the opponents.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, he's merciless on the attack. He plays with so much heart and passion. Not much fun to play against, but he's exciting to watch. It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Hero. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And you can get a real sense that Victor Oladipo loves sharing the wealth. What a nice look.
Clarkson against Hero. Clarkson passes to Gay, shakes him, and it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
The Heat have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Oladipo, and he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first.
Well, Victor Oladipo is unafraid in the face of contact. That's a nice
The
move.
line for the Heat. Victor.
And Oladipo drops them both. There's 53 seconds left to play in the third. And here's Clarkson. Pass to Gay. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Whiteside with it. From deep. That one doesn't drop. Here's Dedmon. Ingles defending. Back to Oladipo. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Boy, the strength of Victor Oladipo is on display there, effortlessly absorbing the contact. Nicely done.
Back to Clarkson. Pass to Ingles. Whiteside down low. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Whiteside's got 6.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
And so it's Utah, leading by 17 at the end of the period. Really mucking it up on defense. Active hands, multiple efforts, forcing turnovers. We'll be back at...
Your Jazz Dancer.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Here's Conley. Pass to O'Neal. The kick out to Conley. Just 5 on the clock. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And Gobert with the stuff.
Well, terrific movement from the big man. Rudy Gobert starting to master the screen and roll.
Conley against Oladipo. Driving inside. Can't connect from short range. And for Utah, they're shooting about 56% in this one. The three from Mitchell. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Pass to Hero. The three ball. And Conley grabs the miss. So it's Utah now. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Let's go with a three. It's hauled in by the Heat. Oladipo's got 4 rebounds now. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And there's a 3-second violation.
I think that's going to stick with them for a while. Huge mistake at a critical juncture in the game.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
So Miami ends up going with a new group. Bogdanovich with a screen on Lowry. From deep, Conley buries it from 3.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Miami has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. And it's Robinson penetrating. Here's Adebayo. Oh, he can't stop the run as that misses. Pass to O'Neal. Butler with a steal. And here we go, the Heat fast break. Here's Adebayo. Basket's good.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
Fires from the wing. Outside for Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. Hounded by Adebayo. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And if you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And yep, it's good. Mitchell's got 20 points. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Jazz?
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
Yeah, and something else that served them well are all the turnovers they've caused and the points that have come along with those.
Here's Butler. And that comes off the assist by Lowry.
Well, the defensive breakdowns allows Kyle Lowry to take advantage and set up an open look for his guy.
Outside Conley. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. The Heat have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. And slam dunk by Tucker.
For a center, Adebayo is an excellent passer. He's always so aware of his surroundings.
To the paint. Outside for Mitchell. And it's blocked by Butler. And he gets it back. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
The three from Mitchell.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Jazz.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Donovan Mitchell.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
Conley against Lowry. Conley passes to Mitchell. Gets the three to fall.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
And out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
One of those nights where the wheels come off, nerves seem to be playing a factor.
43 seconds left in the game. Stolen by Lowry. Here's Tucker. The rebound by the Jazz. Conley finds Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovich. Now Conley. O'Neal on the wing. Pass to Bogdanovich. And here's Gobert from the arc. Can't get it to drop. And here are the Heat now. Adebayo in the post. He's guarded by Conley. Adebayo, that's good.
And once Bam gets the ball inside, the bucket is almost guaranteed. He's a serious producer in the paint.
Back to Conley. Gobert with it. So we see the Jazz taking the W here. Boy, they were some hard alley. Good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
point.
And Greg, the outcome tonight could come down to the big man up
Here we go.
front.
And versatility will be a key. The front court that can be physical, but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think will be the ones that end up on top.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in at the 3. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
I'll tell you what, they're really fortunate there. Those long bomb passes usually spell disaster, but they get away with one there.
Young drives in. Reddish with the ball. O'Neal's there. And Reddish with the slam.
And that's some athleticism on display as Cam Reddish gets to the rim.
Mitchell outside. He takes it in, and it's good. 2 points.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now, here is Young. Cans it from downtown.
Young.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
Conley feeling it out. The pass to Mitchell. To the middle. Here's Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. 5 on the clock. Shot on the wing. It's good. Mitchell's got his second bucket of the night.
Great mechanics from Mitchell on that one. You can count on him when he's at that range.
Young outside. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Bogdanovich has such a nice repeatable motion on his perimeter game. Beautiful 3-ball there.
Mitchell outside. And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. The Jazz working the ball around now. Fires at the elbow. Again, Mitchell missing. Atlanta's gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. Pass to Capella. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Every year, Clint Capella up there, one of the highest percentage field goal shooters we have in the NBA.
Conley finds Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Passes it to Mitchell. 3-pointer. Again, Mitchell missing. And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 6-point game. Over in the corner, Reddish. Fires for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Well, due for a miss after 4 of 5 to begin this one.
Mitchell against Collins. There's O'Neal with the 3. Bogdanovich passes to O'Neal. Driving the lane. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
I love Bogdanovich's ability to put the team first. When he sees one of his guys open, he's a willing ball mover.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Lets the 3 fly. No good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. To the inside. And Reddish with the slam.
Reddish getting up there and getting explosive.
Jazz trail by 6. Here's Conley. No points in the game yet for him. It's stolen by Capella. Reddish with the ball. He's picked up by O'Neal. Kicks it out to Collins. Off target with his 3.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
It's stolen by Capella. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Oh, the lob to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And sometimes it's as simple as this. Throw it up anywhere near Gobert, and he's going to finish it.
Young with the ball. Bogdanovich with a screen on Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. The three. Atlanta again missing. Got it up. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Hawks lead by 4. Live.
And your chance dancer. And your chance dancer.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now, just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
And so in the game for the Hawks, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Reddish in at the 3 spot. Jazz trail by 4. Bogdanovich left side. Outside Conley. Puts up a 3. Sinks the triple. Conley's got his first 3 points of the game.
And what a smart player Conley is. Able to analyze defenses in pick and rolls and make the right read.
Outside Collins. Back to Young. Wide open look. Good as the jump shot falls. Young's got 5.
Not a ton of times where Young is off the ball in a situation for catch and shoot, but he's still capable.
And one of the bigger names in free agency, John Collins, ends up re-signing with Atlanta. Didn't see too much of a bigger market for him during the process. And he fits in so well with the future of this team.
It will go down, and the Hawks lead is cut to just 1 on the basket for Mitchell.
And man, does Mitchell get buckets. And from everywhere on the floor. A versatile offensive threat.
Young dishes to Reddish. It's Young on the wing. He kicks to Bogdanovich for Mitchell. And Bogdanovich, the bucket on the assist by Young. Bogdanovich has got his second basket of the night. Young against Conley. Bogdanovich left side. It's stolen by Capella. Young outside. And the pass to Collins. Deflects the pass. Capella, the pass to Young. 5 to shoot. Back to Capella. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation.
Utah ball.
It's Gobert with the ball for the Utah Jazz. They trail by 3. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Utah getting another chance here. Young with the steal. And now Young running the floor all by himself. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Young's got 4 points in the quarter. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
From deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. And now it's an 8-point Hawks lead. And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, it's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
And now here comes Young leading the break. He dishes it to Capella. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Shots good from Young.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Whiteside, a screen on Young. Oni passes to Whiteside. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Whiteside's got his first basket.
Execution by Whiteside there on the pick and roll. Flawless. Diving right towards the basket and getting the ball in ideal position.
Young passes to Reddish. Here's Collins. It's Young on the wing. 6 to shoot. Driving in. Capella trying to free himself up. Here's Oni, defended by Young. And it's Ingles off the drive. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. We've got 28 seconds left in the first half. Here's Oni, guarded by Wright. And he banks in the layup.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Wright looking around. Here's the drive. And the first half is now in the books. Hawks on top. Up by
17.
All right, Dave, thank you. And
23.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So on the floor for Utah, Rudy Gay is out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Whiteside. And it's Oni into the guard position. Gay, that's good.
The balance that Rudy Gay has, outstanding job at staying in control, even when getting hit.
Right outside. Hits the jumper in space. And the Hawks lead by 6. Jazz shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Kicks it to Clarkson. Inside. And it's scrammed in by Whiteside.
Well, I would say that's as high percentage as you're going to get from Hassan Whiteside. He really takes off on those dunks.
Right outside. Here's Hurt. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Back to Wright. Just 5 on the clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
Atlanta shooting their first free throws of the night.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
So he gets them both. Jazz trail by 6. And here's Clarkson. The feed to Gay. Yes! And the foul. That one on Gallinari.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
The Jazz shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Gallinari outside. Back to Wright. Just 5 to shoot. A second chance effort. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. They get Hassan Whiteside. The Hawks have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And Jang drops them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Honey, guarded by Wright. Gay kicks to Ingles. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Now here's Wright. Pass to Hunter. Jang with the ball. Just 4 to shoot.
2 minutes.
Hunter the pass to Jang. Here's Herter. Off target from outside.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Whiteside finds Clarkson with the drive. Whiteside, no good.
And after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum, though.
Molinari passes to Jang. Wright outside. And Wright throws it down.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
Driving to the basket. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
As soon as that pass was released, Whiteside's eyes lit up, and he finishes that off with some style.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Atlanta making some changes. 1:04 left in the third quarter.
That was the Jazz Dancers dancing.
Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Young. From deep three-point range. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Young's got 15.
This guy makes those kind of shots just look so easy.
Outside Conley. Into the lane. Down low. And another steal for him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Third team foul.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the third. Now Young. He's got 15. Outside Bogdanovich. Lets it go from deep. O'Neal with the rebound. Jazz trail by 8. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Conley against Young. Passes it to O'Neal. And it's off from three-point range. High post Young. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. The third quarter comes to a close. Hawks lead.
And your Jazz Dancers.
Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. On the court for Atlanta, Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in at the 3 slot. In the corner, it's Capella. Dishes it to Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And Young, here we go. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And what makes Young an all-star caliber player? Well, he can beat you with the jumper and the bounce.
Mitchell right side. Over Bogdanovich. On the wing, Mitchell. He's covered by Bogdanovich.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Young pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. From deep. Kept alive by Atlanta. Collins kicks to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich against Collins. Bogdanovich dishes to Gobert. Outside Conley. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Conley. Lined up there for Bogdanovich. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Bogdanovich has got his first bucket of the night. The Hawks leading by 6. Pass to Capella. And here's Bogdanovich. Back to Capella. He kicks it to Bogdanovich. Young, right side. The pass to Capella. Here's Resch. Drives to the hoop. It's good on the putback. And the Hawks lead by 8.
Bogdanovich got himself in a great spot, just reading where that carom was coming off of the rim and collected it.
Mitchell outside. Conley for 3. And that one is off. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Conley against Young. Pass to Capella. Collins looking around. Takes it inside.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul. Young pass to Reddish. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Capella kicks to Reddish. Capella with a screen on O'Neal. The kick out to Young. Stolen by Michael Conley.
And how about the read on that play right there? Great sense of exactly when that ball was coming from the outside.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Capella, high post, over O'Neal. Atlanta again, missing. Jazz trail by 6.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
And you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Here's the 3, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Hawks ball.
Young against Conley. Passes to Bogdanovich. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Young with no one around. The Hawks again can't hit.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
Pass to Conley. This one for 3. It's in! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
It's Conley's ability to hit the long ball that makes him such an asset. Stretches the floor and creates space.
Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Young. And now we've got the intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and force him missing.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Man, that draft day trade is going to be talked about for the entirety of his career as Trae Young linked to Luka Doncic in that big trade. But both teams really benefited from it.
And so the Hawks take the win. A narrow win under...
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt, and it's Ayton in its center. And for Utah, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the 5, down low. They get the rebound. Outside for Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Just throw it up to Gobert, and he'll take care of the rest using that enormous wingspan.
Paul passes to Ayton. Back to Paul. Pass to Crowder. Ayton, a screen on Bogdanovic. No good, a bit long that time.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
The kick out to Conley. From the arc. The Suns clear it.
And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an all-star in 2021, and he richly deserved it. A 3-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship, like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way.
Here's O'Neal. Conley passes to Mitchell. Excellent D there from Booker. And I think when you say Mike Conley All-Star, now it's official.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. I mean, because you talk about the respect he has around this league. He's always been viewed in that light. A key part to that grit and grind era there in Memphis. And now he's writing a superb second act.
Now here's Conley. Pass to O'Neal. All sorts of time. He squares up and sinks it.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Crowder outside. Ayton finds Bridges. Back to Ayton. Bridges outside for 3. That one no good. For Utah, they've gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. Here's Mitchell. Got a hand on it.
Jay Crowder didn't give up on the play, tracking the ball, blocking the shot. His coach appreciates the hustle.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Crowder outside. Back to Paul. Jacks up a 3. On the wing, Crowder. Defended by Bogdanovic. Here's Paul. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively flawless.
Now here's Mitchell. Driving to the basket. Pass to O'Neal. Sinks it from distance. O'Neal's got 5.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Paul against Conley. Ayton passes to Paul. Crowder outside. Off the mark there with a 3. Utah leading. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Now here's Mitchell. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And he comes up with a bucket.
That jumper of Mitchell is superb. Has a great feel for when to take these mid-range shots.
Pass to Bridges. Here he goes. And it's Bridges with the jam.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there. Outside Mitchell. 50 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's O'Neal. Shot clock at 6. He shoots. The putback. Rebounded by Chris Paul. Phoenix has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land. Crowder outside. It's Bridges on the wing. Nails it from 3. Bridges has got his 3rd bucket of the night. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
From deep, Conley. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Conley.
Very nearly stolen. There's no need to force that pass.
Here's Booker. Pass to Paul. Now here's Bridges. No good from outside. Mikal Bridges has been on display for the Phoenix Suns. 8 points in the court.
All right, Booker's coming onto the court. Come on.
And he's always been a coach on the floor.
With anything, whether it's...
And CP3 never shy, Grant.
Never shy indeed. Always holding himself and his teammates accountable.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
And you know this, most of the time, offensive rebounds generate high percentage looks.
And so in the game for the Suns, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. Yes, it's good. Ayton's got his first basket.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Now here's Booker. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Back to Bridges. 5 on the clock. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot. You know, Rudy Gobert, the 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, is not satisfied. I think the 7-footer has one more that he might add before his career's done.
Controls the rebound and the putback.
The long reach of Rudy Gobert really comes in handy when he's patrolling the offensive glass.
Outside Booker, pass to Ayton. Back to Booker, 3-pointer. Suns keep it alive. It's good on the putback.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Now here's Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. Outside Bogdanovich. Outside Mitchell. From deep. Knocks down the triple. Mitchell's got 7 points. And the list of big men with multiple awards for Defensive Player of the Year. Hakeem, Mutombo, Ben Wallace, Dwight Howard, don't forget about Rodman, and Rudy Gobert.
That's historic company, BA. I think Gobert is, honestly, underappreciated. One of the all-time greats when it comes to locking up.
Here's O'Neal. Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. And here's Conley. Fires from deep. And Ayton pulls it down.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
2 minutes.
Inside. Here's Crowder.
2 minutes.
That's no good. He's 0 for 4.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
3-pointer O'Neal. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. And now a 4-point Utah lead.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. Stolen by Conley. And here's the fast break. Jumps up. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
Conley against Paul. Looking to win the run. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
to the middle. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. The shot no good. The Suns go the other way with it. It's Bridges on the wing. Down low. Crowder. And Crowder with the jam.
And for Jay Crowder, nothing has been given to him. He fights and he competes.
Conley with the ball. Now guarded by Crowder. Pass to Gobert. Gobert with a screen on Paul. Now Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Tipped away. Paul with a steal. And they're on the break. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
A line change here for Utah.
Substitution. Utah timeout call. It's Steve Bonanza. Make some noise.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. McGee passes to Johnson. Outside Payne. Pass to Šarić. Back to Payne. 4 on the clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. McGee can't get the go-ahead bucket. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Jazz. After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one. Both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Hassan Whiteside is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Joe Ingles. And it's Oni in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. On the take. The shot by Oni, no good. The Suns leading. Šarić with it. Now guarded by Gay. Inside. Here's Johnson. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
Be careful. Whiteside is the ultimate rim protector.
Looking at the modern game, Grant, what adjustments would you have to make in your game to thrive in the league today?
Well, I would have worked more on developing the three-point shot. Back in the 90s, it was more about the mid-range game, a la Michael Jordan. But these guys now, they live at the arc, and that's just not how we did it back in the day when I was playing.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
That's his first
Up top, Šarić. Defended by Gay. Pass to Shaman. 4-3. Rebound, Utah. And if you're just joining us, we played just over a minute here in the third. Here's Clarkson. The kick out to Gay. There's a screen by Whiteside. Clarkson finds Whiteside. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
Wow, able to adjust in the air, contort his body if need be. Whiteside brutal on the catch and flush.
Now here's McGee. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Payne, the pass to McGee. Back to Payne. From the high post. No good, off the front rim.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
It's Ingles with the drive. Here's Gay. Back to Ingles. Pass to Oni. Got a piece of it. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you got to protect the ball.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile 1 block.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Here's Shaman. Over to the wing. From deep, Johnson. Oh, it's stolen by Gay. Now here's Clarkson. The D's right on him. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Second team foul.
And Utah has possession. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
The Suns have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. It's Shamet on the wing. McGee against Whiteside.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Up top, Johnson. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. The shot by Payne, no good.
Ugly start to this half. Hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
Pass to Clarkson. Now here's Gay. It's stolen by Saric. And the Suns pushing it up now. Moving it up. Here's Shamet. And it's blocked by Whiteside. Clarkson, right side. Now here's Whiteside. He's covered closely. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Pass to Whiteside. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup. And the Jazz lead by 5.
Great patience from the young big man. The game slowing down for Whiteside. You can see that.
Bridges with it to stop the drought. Phoenix no good that time either.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Stolen by Ayton. Outside Booker. Paul passes to Booker. To the middle. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
All right, fans, get on your feet. Make some noise for T-shirt time. All right.
The Jazz have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Conley passes to Mitchell. To the paint. Here's O'Neal with the drive. Uses the glass on the layup. O'Neal's got 7 points.
Love the decision by Gobert. Finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Pass to Bridges. Fires the 3. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
3 points.
Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. It's the Jazz up 2. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And so, in the game for Phoenix, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position.
At the arc, Donovan Mitchell can be devastating. He's a confident shooter who will take any look he gets.
Ayton passes to Booker. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
It's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Paul. Booker against Mitchell. And Booker with the jam.
Wow. Booker doing whatever it takes to get to the basket. Totally fearless.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Who poked away. Conley passes to Mitchell. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Second team foul.
Paul against Conley. Pass to Booker. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell.
His first turnover. He's been extremely steady with the ball tonight.
To the inside. Here's Paul. And Gobert with a block.
The wingspan of Gobert is huge, and he uses it so well to deny shooters.
Crowder with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. And Crowder with the jam.
A big shot by Jay Crowder. He's been here before, understands the importance of momentum.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Mitchell against Booker. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. Tipped. Outside for Mitchell. The three. Drops in the three. Mitchell's got 6 here in the quarter. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Utah.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
I'll tell you something else. The points they've scored on the fast break tonight have been a major factor.
Bridges finds Paul. Down low. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Booker. Rebounded by the Jazz. Mitchell up top. Booker defending. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Now, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Mitchell into the lane.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
It's hauled in by the Suns. Aiden's got his 6th rebound on the night. Bridges passes to Booker. Here's Aiden. Oh, and the jam by Aiden.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Left side Conley. Here's Mitchell. Misses from close range. The Suns trailing, and they're pushing it up. And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. It's Bridges on the wing. Pass to Aiden. Back to Bridges. Clock at 6. Aiden, a screen on Conley. Here's a 3 from Paul. Not going to go that time. The Jazz go the other way with it. Booker against Conley. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. O'Neal on the wing. Pass to Mitchell. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And Utah calls time here. They're in front by 2. 43 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. He told them, quote, "It all comes down to the next few minutes. That's what will decide this game. So step up. This is your moment, not theirs." Inspiring words, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Booker, pass to Aiden. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
And here's Paul to the paint. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Utah calls timeout. The score is tied at 34. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Let's go! 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's the drive. Yes!
Always on the attack. Mitchell loves to drive it to the hoop, put the pressure on the D.
Your chance dancer.
Here's Booker. Oh, and he can't make the shot to force overtime. So it's a narrow victory for the...
The starting lineup at small forward.
And Doris, it should be an interesting matchup in the low post. How do you see the battle of the bigs playing out here tonight?
Well, boy, Kevin, this is a classic low post strength-on-strength contest. And more in the modern NBA, that's the exception, not the rule.
The starters for the Utah Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
Outside Robinson. Back to Lowry. 5 to shoot. Robinson on the wing. The tray. That one doesn't go. Now the Jazz take it the other way. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Robinson against Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovich. Nifty move.
You really appreciate the relentlessness of Jimmy Butler. This guy is one of the elite wing defenders in the league. How about the anticipation and the timing there? He is all over it.
Adebayo with this screen on Conley. Stolen by O'Neal. Here's the break. Launches a 3, and it's Conley that time on the assist by Gobert. Conley's got 6 points.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open 3.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. And so Miami again turning it over. And it's Utah's ball. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Mitchell outside. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Mitchell's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Here's Butler. Gobert with the block.
Rudy Gobert, a consistent force on the defensive end, does a nice job sending that one back. That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Conley against Lowry. And it's Conley penetrating. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Here's Gobert. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Oh, great ball movement there.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Robinson kicks to Butler. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first.
It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Well, you almost feel bad for the defender here, right? He tries to challenge Jimmy Butler's shot, times it pretty well, but gets tricked by the pump fake.
And really hard to find more intense players than Jimmy Butler. This guy is 100% focused on winning at all times. One of the ultimate competitors in our league.
Now, here is O'Neal following the miss by Donovan Mitchell. From outside, off the mark.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Now, here's Tucker, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And with Butler and his intensity, Greg, it's a perfect fit for him in Miami.
And yeah, it can rub some players the wrong way, but it goes hand in hand with the culture here. Hard to imagine Butler on a team other than Miami.
Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now, here's Tucker. He's still scoreless so far in this one. We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter. O'Neal misses. And it's Adebayo with the ball for Miami, trailing by 10. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Well, it can't get worse than this. 0 for 4 to start.
Mitchell passes to O'Neal. A fader. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity. And there it is. After 4 straight misses, finally nail one.
Outside Conley. There's the pass to Mitchell. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Mitchell's got 6.
Such a great rhythm to what Donovan Mitchell does on the floor. Ready in the mid-range game, on the catch or off the bounce. This guy is just elite offensively.
Now, here's Tucker. Outside for Robinson. Here's Adebayo. Second chance shot. Gobert with the block. They get it back. Here's Tucker. And again, Miami with the triple.
I know he's not the most efficient long-range shooter, but Tucker hits enough of those to space out the defense.
Outside Bogdanovich. He's looking for Mitchell and finds him. Rebounded by Tucker.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And so it's the Utah Jazz with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll get right back to the action.
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Jazz.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. Mitchell looking it over, and there's the drive.
And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell is leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader, comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan. You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Lowry dishes to Butler. Driving inside.
Boy, as a driver, Jimmy Butler is so physical, so tough. He's going to command the defensive attention. Nice drive.
Lowry against Conley. He kicks it to Mitchell. No good on the triple.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
O'Neal, that's a 2-pointer. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich, showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Outside Butler, back to Lowry. Outside Butler. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. Here's Tucker. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Utah ball.
Jazz leading by 6. Outside Conley. O'Neal passes to Gobert. Here's Conley. And he uses the glass on the layup. Conley's got 8.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Inside and stolen by Bogdanovich. Conley with it. Lowry picks him up. And so they foul intentionally.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Robinson against Mitchell. Going inside, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Boy, if he's got momentum, you better step back. Donovan Mitchell on his way to the cup.
Lowry against Conley. And it's Lowry penetrating. Here's Adebayo. And it's off the back rim, no good. And so Conley will bring the ball up for Utah. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. O'Neal dishes to Gobert. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Up high to stuff the alley-oop. And you look, Doris, at the trouble so many teams have defensively. It's becoming harder and harder to get stops in this league.
And Kevin, there is no doubt that we must redefine what is considered quality defense. Guys are such range shooters now, so highly skilled from the moment they step across half court. It is almost impossible to cover every part of the floor, especially against a team that really moves it. The only thing you can do is give incredible effort and stay tied together on a string.
Down low, stolen by Mitchell. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Stolen by Tucker. Pass to Adebayo. Will it go? And Adebayo throws it down.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
Conley kicks to O'Neal. Takes the three. Conley's shot is off.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Robinson passes to Butler. Here he goes, and then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
Oh, how about the talent, the creativity? Butler with the highlight reel attack.
And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Jimmy Butler. The Jazz shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
And he's good on the second.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Left side, Butler. Robinson passes to Adebayo. Back to Robinson. Shot clock at 5. Here's Butler. The rebound by the Jazz.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
O'Neal dishes to Gobert. The three from Bogdanovich. No good there. And so it's Utah enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've got their
16.
Thanks very much.
All right, David, thank you. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
It's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
And Miami going with a whole new group out there. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Hero out there with Oladipo. Then there's Markieff Morris. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. And it's Strus in at the 3 seat. Gabe passes to Oni. Here's Ingles. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
Hero passes to Dedmon. And Dedmon throws it down.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Strus passes to Morris. Hero from long range. And it's Rudy Gay with the rebound. Jazz leading by 10. Here's Ingles. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
And much beloved in Salt Lake City, the Australian Joe Ingles is a glue guy for this team.
He's much more than that. He's absolutely one of the leaders of this team. He's outspoken on the court. He's not afraid to put an arm around a younger player and be that mentor. He's unselfish. Joe Ingles, simply put, he's a winner.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And last season's numbers show him at about an 83% clip, which is far better than most.
And so he hits both. The Heat trail by 14. Morris finds Oladipo. And here is Hero. The kick out to Oladipo. 4 on the shot clock. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. And Whiteside's got the ball here for the Jazz. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Jazz lead by 16.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
Here's Clarkson. And there's the rebound by Dedmon. The Heat have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Stolen away. Bounce pass Gay. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. And he's good on the 3-ball.
How many times have we seen a possession take that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off a pretty touch.
You can get a real sense that Victor Oladipo loves sharing the wealth. What a nice look.
From Victor Oladipo.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's covered by Hero. Passes it to Whiteside. Nobody near Gay. And the Jazz, another 3.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Oladipo, the pass to Hero. And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Ingles. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Hero kicks to Oladipo. 5 on the clock. Back to Hero. From deep. Rebounded by the Jazz. Whiteside's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
And Oladipo, here we go. And finished off by Oladipo.
You gotta love the confidence of Victor Oladipo. All he needs is a sliver of daylight off the screen, and he is ready to make you pay.
Oni passes to Clarkson. Oh, Whiteside in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And he's just always an easy target on the alley-oop. With Whiteside's size and wingspan, it's just a matter of putting the ball up there where only he can go get it.
Back to Hero. Kicks to Dedmon. Pass to Strus. The Heat need to get a shot off. Here's Hero. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. It's stolen by Oladipo. Here's Dedmon. And the officials call a traveling violation.
He got a little ahead of himself there, trying to pull the team even.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
Clarkson outside, and so it's the Utah Jazz holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. From the and it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this way?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. We've got Joe Ingles. Whiteside is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the point. Adebayo kicks to Butler. No good on that one. And Utah the other way now. Here's Oni. It's stolen by Adebayo. Outside Robinson. He's looking for Tucker and finds him. Jacks up a 3. And Duncan Robinson with the 3. Robinson's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for Miami. Clarkson outside. Whiteside sets the pick for Clarkson. Now the pass to Whiteside. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Now here is Lowry. Defense is right there. Outside Robinson. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Gay kicks to Clarkson. The Jazz again can't hit it.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Robinson passes to Lowry. And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Fires, high post. That one falls.
Well, getting into that mid-range jump shooting ability of Kyle Lowry, he makes it look easy right there.
Here's Oni. Kicks it out to Gay. And the layup's good off the glass.
Those defenders just looked a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Stolen by Gay. Clarkson on the wing. Guarded by Robinson. Gay scanning before. And the 3-ball is good. Gay's got 10 points here in the second half. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Jazz.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Yeah, and something else that served them well are all the turnovers they've caused and the points that have come along with those.
So Utah ends up going with the new group.
Substitution.
And it's Butler with the jam.
Well, can we remember the guy's got a 40-inch vertical? I'm saying that's his best work in the air, I think.
Mitchell right side. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists in the game.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Outside for Lowry. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Kyle Lowry's best skill might be his competitiveness, the answer from 3.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Utah.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Donovan Mitchell.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Over to the left wing. Clock at 6. Here's Tucker. Utah with the rebound. Bogdanovich dishes to O'Neal. It's stolen by Adebayo. Here's Butler, and then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
My goodness, that move was filthy. Jimmy Butler, power, finesse, my goodness.
Mitchell outside. And he drives in, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Here's Lowry. That's short off the rim. Butler with the steal. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. Gets an open look and hits.
From about the extent of Adebayo's range, just far enough to keep the D honest.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks.
Thanks, BA. Mike Conley re-signing with the Jazz. He talked to me about it. He said...
And he's made their team better, Allie, no doubt about it. So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at center, locking down the middle. And for the Hawks, Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovic. And it's Reddish in at the 3 slot. Tonight, great rebounders on both sides, Brent. They should be very physical out there.
Yeah, we should put on some elbow pads. It might make its way over here to the announcers booth, BA. These are strong teams that like to mix it up physically.
Here's Young. The Jazz making their last shot. Drives to the hoop. Soft touch off the glass.
Trae Young has such good handle and creates so much space for himself, and he can get to the rim.
Conley with the ball. And the layup falls.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Capella. Bogdanovic from long range. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Mitchell against Bogdanovic. A nice shot by Mitchell. Mitchell's got his second basket of the game.
And on that shot, just shrugging off the contact like the pro he is. Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
Now here's Young. 5 to shoot. Pass to Bogdanovic. From outside the arc. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Bogdanovic has such a nice repeatable motion on his perimeter game. Beautiful 3-ball there.
And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it. But you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league.
Now here's Bogdanovic. And Capella gets double teamed. Outside Bogdanovic. Here's Reddish. And the Hawks with another 3.
Got to have good court awareness, and it was on display right there from Bogdanovic.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Utah with the ball. Trailing by 2. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
And this is why Gobert shoots a high percentage, because he looks to finish with strength inside.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Kicks it out to Collins. Young, the shot. And that one's long.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
That shot wide open. Mitchell's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Now here's Bogdanovic. Back to Young. Launches a 3. Utah with the rebound.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Pass to Conley. Takes a 3. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Capella with it. Defended by Gobert. Capella, the pass to Young. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. Utah's gone 2 for 2 from deep to start this one. To the middle. Here's Conley. Doesn't go that time. And Atlanta will come the other way. Taken away. Pass to Bogdanovic. Now Mitchell. Nails it from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got 10.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out. Give him some space. Let him get to work.
And so it's Atlanta with it. 9-point game. Conley against Young. Pass to Reddish. Will it go? Mitchell grabs a miss. The Jazz have gone 7 of 9, a solid percentage so far.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
Outside Mitchell. An easy 2 on the layup. He's got 12.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Young, the pass to Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Trae Young continuing to read and scan the floor, and that time finds an open teammate.
Bogdanovich from long range. And again, it's Utah with a 3. Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for the Utah Jazz. He made a big...
Hands for Atlanta Hawks dancers. Hands for Atlanta Hawks dancers.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Jazz, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Outside Mitchell. He takes it in. Pass to Gobert. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Outside Young. Bogdanovich on the wing. Off target from three-point range.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And you love Bogdanovich and just the versatility he brings, BA.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
For Atlanta, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Collins outside. Counted from distance. Collins has got 5 points.
Collins does a nice job there preparing for that shot using his base.
And as for Bogdanovich's ability to play anywhere on the floor, Brent, that's something that adds a lot of value to a player in today's NBA.
Think about second side actions in the NBA where the ball swings away from a primary scorer. Can the next guy do something with the ball? Bogdanovich certainly can. He can shoot it. He can put it down and make decisions. That kind of versatility pays off.
Back to Young. Lets it go from the wing. Rebound, Utah. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. From deep, Conley. No good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Inside. Fader on the way. No good off the back of the rim.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Utah's gone 5 of 6 from three-point land so far. Conley against Young. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
A cagey score on the inside. Conley has the smarts and he has the skill.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Capella. Back to Young. Bogdanovich against Mitchell. Outside Young. Just 5 to shoot. Reddish on the wing. Lets it fly. And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. And Grant, back when you played, were there certain types of teams that gave you more trouble, whether it was size or athleticism or maybe shooting?
Well, back in my day, I mean, the big, strong teams had a huge advantage. They could really beat you up and plant big guys inside, which really made it difficult getting to the rim.
And it's Mitchell to miss.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close. Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
It's stolen by Bogdanovich. In transition, here come the Jazz. Conley passes to Mitchell. takes it inside. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Jazz.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up tempo tonight.
Mitchell against Bogdanovich. Tries to snap the cold streak, and it's finished off by Capella as he lays it in. Capella's gotten 4 this quarter. There's 57 seconds left in the second period. Here's Mitchell. Conley passes to Mitchell. Hey, rejected by Capella.
Well, that's just great timing. Interfering with those long limbs. Capella with another shot clock.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. 26 seconds left in the second. Back to Capella. The Hawks need to get one up here. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Jazz substitution.
There's 10 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Gay. 1 second left. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And through the first half, a pretty lot. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Hey, we didn't expect this. Not normally a big-time assist maker. He's done a great job moving the ball around.
You can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
So the Utah 5 right now. They've got Jordan Clarkson, Rudy Gay out there with Hassan Whiteside. Then it's Joe Ingles, and it's Oni in at the point. Here's Oni. Pass to Clarkson. And there's the lob. 6 on the shot clock. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Clarkson.
Now that's 2 teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
And for Atlanta, they're shooting around 44%. Not bad. Now here's Wright. Outside Herter. The 3. The rebound by the Jazz. They led by as many as 18. And it's Whiteside penetrating. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
Well, you can see when Whiteside put the ball down to drive that he was going to do everything in his power, and he's got a lot of that to flush it.
To the inside. Here's Jang. The shot no good. And Utah will come the other way.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
All right, look who's coming under the court. Come on, get loud for your ETL Hawks dancers.
For Atlanta, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Outside Gallinari. There's the 3. Doesn't go for him.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Back to Clarkson. Pass to Ingles. 5 to shoot. Here's Clarkson. Gallinari pulls it in. And it's Jordan Clarkson with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Atlanta's gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Here's Jang. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Now Herder, outside for Gallinari. Misses off the left iron.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Clarkson for 3. It doesn't go for him. From deep three-point range, Herder can't hit.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
First team foul.
Utah has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Here's Honey, hounded by Wright. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Just a great alley-oop there. Teammates connecting. Whiteside with the jam. The D wants no part of that.
And here's Wright from the arc. Hits a three-pointer. Wright's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Clarkson outside. Pass to Ingles. Gay with the ball. Off target at the rim. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Right, the pass to Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
Watch out below. Gallinari gets up there. You don't see that much from him, but like to see it when you do.
Here's Honey. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Here's Herder. And he banks in the layup. Herder's got 5.
Known for being a scorer, Herder is good at staying active and then looking to capitalize inside.
Clarkson outside. Outside, Ingles. Pass to Whiteside. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
Well, I would say that's as high percentage as you're going to get from Hassan Whiteside. He really takes off on those dunks.
Right on the right side. Can't hit from in close.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Ingles finds Gay. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Ingles. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. To the middle. Back to Wright. Stolen by Whiteside. And so it's the Utah Jazz in control with a 16-point advantage. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Ooh, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Well, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Reddish in at the small forward. So that's the Hawks 5. Young way outside. And the 3 off target.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And that one's good. Mitchell.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And Atlanta shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Here's Mitchell. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Going beyond mere stats, Mitchell breathes life into this offense. His energy lifts everyone around him.
And so he makes both from the line. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Fires the three. Pure from three-point range.
There is an effortless kind of motion to what Trae Young can do, especially when he's shooting from that deep.
Conley against Young. Outside Conley. Pass to Gobert. The three from Mitchell. And it goes. That makes him 9 for 13 now.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Young, the pass to Capella. Now Bogdanovich. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And here's Conley. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
And a deep three from Young. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Right side Mitchell. And it's Utah scoring again.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Mitchell against Bogdanovich. And again, it's Utah with a three.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
On offense, here's Utah. They're on a 15-6 run. From deep. Rebounded by the Hawks. A minute 35 left to play in the fourth quarter. Ooh, he dialed that one up from long distance.
Difficult to try to stick with Trae Young, especially when he's rising up there.
For Utah, they've gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. From deep three-point range. Shot is off. 4 for 7 in the game now.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Jazz.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Donovan Mitchell.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
From deep. Young missing again.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Conley with the ball from deep three-point range. Sinks it. What range from downtown. 19 seconds left to play in the fourth. Now here's Young. From deep. Young missing again. And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. This one wasn't even close. The home
sure in the backcourt tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Gobert in at the center, locking down the middle. Conley against Paul. Pass to Ayton. On the wing, Booker. Paul against Conley.
Blocking foul called on Rudy Gobert. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Booker against Mitchell. And the dunk by Booker.
And once Booker has some momentum, get out of his way, throwing himself towards the rim off the drive.
That's his first.
Conley with a wide open look. The shot that time not on target. And Phoenix the other way now. Now here's Bridges. Paul outside. And the 3 off target. Utah's gone 0 of 2 from deep here.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work, gets the most out of his teammates, and has done that wherever he's played.
Crowder, the pass to Paul. Ayton kicks to Bridges. Here he goes. Goes back up. And he finishes nicely on the way.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone. He's the engine to this whole operation. Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Now here's Booker. No good with the triple.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
That's the result of hard work. Mitchell just gets better and better off the bounce.
Here's Paul. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. He was all alone on that one. Booker's got 5 points so far.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Now here's Conley from the arc. Good on the 3-point shot.
This is what you get from a vet looking to recapture the momentum for his team with the answer 3.
Paul finds Ayton. To the inside. Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Paul against Conley. Now, here's Mitchell. Defense right on him. O'Neal misses. And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Monty Williams gave me a few minutes to catch up. They know that the usual approach on offense won't be the same when Gobert is on the floor. Coach told me we can't go right at him, but we can't just give up when he's out there. We need to drag him out to defend the perimeter as often as we can. See if Gobert bites and how hard. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now here's Ayton. And Booker kicks to Bridges. Driving in. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Jazz trail by 4. Pass to O'Neal. Bogdanovich left side. O'Neal passes to Gobert. On the wing, Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Just throw it up to Gobert, and he'll take care of the rest using that enormous wingspan.
Passes it to Bridges. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
On the wing, Mitchell. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. To the middle, stolen by Conley. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Oh, the lob to Gobert. And stolen by Ayton. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Booker. Rebounded by the Jazz. Here's O'Neal. And there's the call on Devin Booker.
Devin Booker.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Conley inside the line. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And we reached the end of the first quarter.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Sun Dancers.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Setting the floor for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. Conley against Paul. Conley up top, going inside. That one goes in. Conley's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Jazz. Paul looking around. The pass to Booker. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Ayton's got the lead up to 5 now for the Suns.
And this is why you gotta put a body on Ayton. When you don't, he torches you with the putback.
Here's Gobert. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his second personal.
And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
Now here's Crowder. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And it's Ayton missing.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Here's Conley. He has 5. O'Neal kicks to Gobert. Back to O'Neal. Just 5 to shoot. And the rejection by Ayton.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight. And you look at Mike Conley's game, just a steady floor general and deadly accurate as a shooter.
And Greg, I'm not sure he gets enough credit for how he competes on the defensive side. At 6'1", he's given up size on a nightly basis, but he won't let you pick on him. He gets after you.
A nice shot by Booker.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
Beyond the arc. And that's good. Michael Conley for 3. Conley's got 8 points.
Took him a while to get going, but here in the second quarter, he's found his rhythm.
Ayton, the pass to Bridges. Ayton inside. Gobert on him. Ayton kicks to Paul. No good from outside. Utah trailing here. Inside. Here's Bogdanovich with his first shot attempt. That one no good. Good work defensively by Crowder.
In the first half, 2 minutes.
Paul outside. Pass to Crowder. There's the drive. That one goes. Count it. And the Suns lead by 4.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Mitchell outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal.
It's going to be on Jake Crowder.
Team foul.
Yeah, so explosive. More often than not, Mitchell will beat you to the spot.
Both good from the line that time.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Hall finds 8. With 3, Booker. Bridges, no one around him. That 3 off the mark. Jazz have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Conley dishes to Gobert. The layup missed. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Pass to Ayton. Passes it to Crowder. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Superb vision and decision by Jake Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Now here's Conley. 8 points for him. Driving the lane. Gobert the pass to Conley. In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
Love the decision by Gobert. Finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Bridges outside. Back to Paul. Unloads. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Conley gets the bucket.
And he's caught fire this quarter, yet to miss a shot.
Paul outside. High post try. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
You're not going to see that very often.
All right, David, thank you.
The Jazz, 22.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Mike Conley.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. Driving to the basket. And he drops in the layup off the glass. O'Neal's got his first 2 points.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
And McGee kicks to Payne. Saric outside. McGee in the high post. Back to Saric. Here's Payne. Off target from 3-point range. Utah leading. And there's the pass to Conley. Dishes it to Gobert. They get it again. Back to Conley. And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here in this 3rd quarter, just over a minute play. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
This is what Donovan Mitchell wants to do. Drive the ball, get a bucket, a foul, or both.
And one thing I love about Royce O'Neal is how decisive he is with the ball. When he catches, it's a quick decision, shoot, drive, or swing.
And I also love how he attacks closeouts. Sometimes he's in motion, GA, before the pass even hits his hands. And once his feet are in the paint, he's an underrated decision maker.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 8. And O'Neal gets it to go.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And here's Payne. Johnson surveying the floor. Just 5 on the clock. With the crossover. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Back to Mitchell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second personal foul.
Not really fair to the defender. How do you challenge an offensive force like Mitchell when he has that kind of pump fake?
He's perfect from the line this time.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Now here's Payne. Tight defense on him. Back to Johnson. And it's Johnson with the jam.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Suns trail by 5. There's a minute 47 left to play here in the third. Here's Sharch. Not going to go that time. And it's Utah the other way. Here's Mitchell. McGee with the block.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
On the wing, Johnson. A minute 20 left in the third. And stolen by Gay. And now running up the court, Ingles pushing it up. Banked in off the glass.
Joe Ingles.
Ingles has got the lead up to 7 now for Utah.
Always in the right place at the right time. Ingles is a guy you trust to make these plays.
Here's Shamet. Feeds to McGee. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
The drive by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
I like that Donovan Mitchell's not afraid to attack the rim. He finished strong.
Now here's Payne. Not a lot of room. Sharch finds McGee. Johnson outside. And they recover it. Offline with his 3. Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
Donovan Mitchell's vertical is insane. He gets off the ground with such ease for these throwdowns.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Sharch passes to Payne. Now the dish to McGee. Payne gets a wide open look. Almost, but it rolls out. Now Gay. Just 3 on the clock. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
This is something Gay does wonderfully. An insane dunker who loves finishing strong at the rim.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Utah. He notched 8.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's out there for Phoenix. There's Clarkson. The Suns getting the bucket. With the drive, boom, he jams it straight down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
And here are the Suns now, following the bucket by the Jazz. And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Bridges. Clarkson against Booker. To the paint. Here's Whiteside to the inside and stolen by Booker. Stolen by Gay. And now Utah, fast break, and it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Motoring down the court, Whiteside is a load in transition.
Paul outside, kicks it to Bridges. Outside, Crowder. Pass to Paul. 4 on the clock. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
With that long wingspan, Hassan Whiteside saying, no, not in my house.
Oh, that's blocked. Paul left side. Crowder, the pass to Ayton. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Booker outside. Back to Ayton. Over Whiteside. And the shot no good, a bit short. Jazz leading by 12. Clarkson looking for an opening. Pass to Oni for 3. Drills it from outside. Oni's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
That's a shot the defense looked like it was willing to give up. Big mistake.
On the wing, Booker. Pass to Paul. Back to Booker. Bridges outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. There's the pass to Clarkson. Whiteside dishes to Clarkson. Whiteside, the pass to Clarkson. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. Booker's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Bridges for 3. A rebound by the Jazz.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Utah.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so, created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Rudy Gobert.
Boy, such a big factor in the game tonight. His intensity on the board. Even when guys put a body on him, he somehow still beats them to the ball.
Conley with the 3.
Love the heart of Chris Paul, especially on defense where he is an absolute pest.
The Jazz with another miss. Down low, trying to end the drought. Bridges misses. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. They've only given up 5 points here in the 4th quarter. O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Jazz lead by 18.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road. Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Driving inside.
What determination from Mitchell, shrugging off the foul and taking the shot.
And the first one drops.
Shooting for Utah, Donovan Mitchell.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. There's 18 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. And it's Paul penetrating. Gobert with the block.
What a block by Gobert. You expect that from a player who has led the league in blocks.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the Jazz. And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to...
All right, David.